Hey everyone, it's Insko here and welcome back to another video. I'm going to be letting AI finish my songs. Now there's this AI going around that's like generating music and it's called Jukebox. You have to do like a little bit of coding in order to get it to work, and I know nothing about coding. So the fact that I've even managed to get it to work is like a big accomplishment for me. But anyway, what we're going to be doing is taking 3 of my songs that I've released this year. We're going to be sampling each of those songs so that they're just like a 30-second sample or something like that. And then I'm going to be feeding it into the AI and telling it to make up the rest of the song. It should be really interesting. You can tell it like what genre of music and what kind of artist it should be inspired by. And I produce future-based music, so these 3 songs that I'm feeding it are future-based music. But the only artist that's kind of similar to that I could find is Flume. Now what I got to do is wait 8 hours for it to render like 30 seconds, and I have to do that 3 times. So I've got to do a lot of waiting, but luckily for the power of editing, you don't have to. So I'll see you in a minute. It's been a few days for me, but I managed to get all of the AI stuff done and I've put them all into FL Studio. All I've done is downloaded the files. I haven't even heard them yet. Just to show you though, this is the website I've been doing everything on. It looks super complicated, and it has been. But like I said before, I've looked up a tutorial. I've put the link in the description for that if you want to do this yourself. But anyway, these are our final samples. So what I've done is I've fed the AI 3 individual samples from 3 different songs of mine. Those songs are We're Just People, Her, and Save Me. And I didn't actually know this until I done the first one, but the AI actually generates 3 different versions. So we have 9 individual AI generated things here. What I've tried to do with every one of my songs is kind of tell the AI to make the drop. I'll make it clear on the screen. I'll write like original and AI when it actually switches over to the AI, just to make it obvious for you. And also the quality of these aren't going to be amazing. Remember, it's AI generated. I have actually upscaled it so it sounds a little bit better. But anyway, I'm going to shut up and let's give this a listen. I'm sober, I swear I told her, thought I was losing her. I'm terrified. I like that. Okay, that was definitely an experience. So when it was meant to have the drop of the song, it kind of just made like a verse. I did tell the AI the lyrics of the sample, so I think it just tried to kind of sing there. I don't know. But this section here where it like goes into a drop, I know it's super low quality, but it actually sounds kind of cool. I also realized that it sounded like a little bit of a choir here. You can kind of hear it trying to say I'm terrified. It's so weird. Like, I put in the artist Flume as like an influence for the AI because, like I explained in the beginning, it's like the closest thing to my style, which is future bass. And I also put in electronic, but I don't know whether this whole like verse section really sounds electronic. The drop section, however, is really cool. But that's just version 1 that the AI generated for my song Her, so let's listen to version 2. Let's see if it's done any better. It looks more full here, so I'm thinking maybe it did actually do a drop where it's supposed to have a drop this time. I'm sober, I swear I told her, thought I was losing her. I'm terrified. kind of casual. That one was okay. I think the first one is better than that one because it was interesting, you know, it had like a different rhythm to it, but it just kind of felt like it went on for too long and it didn't really have a lot that was really that interesting about it. I'm literally telling this AI, look, you didn't do a good job here, add some more things like it can listen to me. Okay, version 3, I'm hoping this one's just going to be the best of them all. I really want one of these AI generated things to just like shock me at how good it is. This almost sounds like a build. That actually probably was the best one. I really liked how on that bit where the drop was meant to be, where my bit cut off, like just that hit just sounded really cool, and like all the little melodies it had going on, like those like bell sounds. I don't know, I thought it's really cool. I feel like if somebody took that and tried to make a remix of my song Her in that style, that would just be really cool. Anyway, we're done with my song Her now, so let's move on to We're Just People. Now again, I've done the same thing. I've tried to cut it off on the drop, but let's have a listen to version 1.
We're just people. We're just people. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes we're down this Sometimes we get it wrong.
What the hell was that? That last bit was creepy, man. It sounded like it almost said something. Okay, no, I can't even give that one any praise. That was a mess. I don't even know what happened there. I clearly messed up somehow and didn't actually get it to cut off on the drop bit, because as you heard, it was like the build up was happening and then the AI kind of took over. Version 2. Hopefully it'll be a lot better, because this one doesn't even look like a full sample. What's going on there?
We're just people. We're just people. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes we get it wrong.
Okay, yeah, I don't know what happened there. Wasn't quite as bad as the first one, but like, where was like the drop? Where was like the build? Like, I know it took over from the build, but it kind of sounded like it was going to turn into a drop, but then it just, I don't know, it didn't have any drums. It just sounded like a load of vocal mess. And again, I'm judging an AI here. This is still pretty impressive that an AI can even do this, but I have my fingers crossed for this last one, and I hope it's something really good.
We're just people. We're just people. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes we're better apart. We just
I mean, I'm quite disappointed by these, actually. I mean, I must have done something wrong. Maybe it is because I put the wrong timings in that it kind of messed the whole thing up and it got confused of what it was trying to do. Now we listen to the final sample, which is my song Save Me, and I just really hope that it does something good.
Please save me, please save it. Won't you save me from myself?
I kind of wish that last bit went on for longer. That last bit kind of saved the whole thing, really. I gotta admit, it's kind of creepy hearing an AI say, please save me, like over and over. And if you couldn't tell, it didn't cut off at a drop. I messed something up again. So I'm sorry about that, but I have spent a really long time trying to get this thing to work. If I do another video on this AI at some point in the future, I'll make sure it's perfect. The last section, I actually quite enjoyed, and I wish I made it go on for longer because I wanted to hear where it was going to go with that. Now we go on to version 2. And I can't say I have a lot of faith for this one because it looks like there's a lot of gaps.
Please save me, please save it. Won't you save me from myself? You're so far away, and I see all in over again. Sitting next to you, we don't fall still for you.
I like that bit. Yeah, that was a mess. Although saying that, this section here I was kind of bopping to, because the drum pattern just sounded really cool, but it just done it for like 2 seconds and cut off. Right, version 3. This better impress me. I really want it to impress me.
Please save me, please save it. Won't you save me from myself?
Okay, that was interesting. There was a lot more elements of my song in that, I felt. You could even hear that in like the AI bit, those first 2 notes from my melody that I made on the drop played, but it kind of like tried to do stuff with vocals and stuff, and you know, it was alright. But unlike the other samples, it actually kept the same rhythm the whole time. Even here, where it was a bit weird and kind of cut everything off, you could still hear that like the bass and everything else had the same rhythm. But after listening to them all, I gotta say, I'm not over the moon with them, but considering that it was made with an AI and an AI has managed to generate music off my songs, kind of mad, to be honest. It may have taken me countless hours to do this, but it was worth it. Let me know in the comment section down below if you want me to do this again, because I have more songs that I've made myself that I can feed into the AI. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you did enjoy it, remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, because I upload new music related content every single Monday at 7 PM GMT. But my name is Insko. Hopefully I'll see you next week for the next video, and I hope you have a good rest of your week.